Es el fundador de Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, que hoy pasó uno de los peores tragos de su vida. Se le nota en la cara, ¿verdad?, su comparecencia en el Senado para explicar la fuga masiva de datos. Fue además récord de medios de comunicación. Miren esta imagen. Zuckerberg en medio de decenas de fotógrafos. Lo primero que hizo Zuckerberg fue asumir responsabilidades y pedir perdón. No hicimos lo suficiente, reconoció el astro de Silicon Valley a los senadores. Y para parecer más convincente, se vistió como casi nunca le habíamos visto, con saco y corbata. Lori Montenegro tiene todos los detalles.
De cuello y corbata y no su típica camiseta gris, Mark Zuckerberg tuvo que poner a un lado lo que menos le gusta, las apariciones públicas, para por primera vez rendir cuentas ante el Congreso. Consciente de que en juego está el futuro de Facebook, la compañía que fundó rápidamente pidió disculpas y asumió la responsabilidad por no evitar la fuga masiva de datos de 87 millones de usuarios adquiridos por una empresa vinculada a la campaña presidencial de Donald Trump. El joven millonario sonrió poco, tomó mucha agua y se delató muy nervioso, a pesar de haberse preparado durante horas. Afuera, manifestantes prometían cerrar sus cuentas y hoy se anunciaba una nueva demanda en contra de la empresa. Durante horas, el ejecutivo de 33 años respondió o intentó convencer de que está tomando medidas para recuperar la confianza del público. Incluso explicó que Facebook está colaborando con el fiscal especial Robert Mueller en las investigaciones sobre la trama rusa.
Tendrá que enfrentar a los miembros de la Cámara de Representantes, donde el interrogatorio sería igual o más intenso, de legisladores que también valoran si es necesario aprobar nuevas regulaciones para proteger la información de los usuarios.
Top priority has always been our social mission of connecting people, building community, and bringing the world closer together. Advertisers and developers will never take priority. Different parts of it, yes.
This way. If I buy a Ford and it doesn't work well and I don't like it, I can buy a Chevy. If I'm upset with Facebook, what's the equivalent product that I can go sign up for?
Well, there's the second category that I was going to talk about.
I'm not talking about categories. I'm talking about, is there real competition you face? Because car companies face a lot of competition. If they make a defective car, it gets out in the world, people stop buying that car, they buy another one. Is it an alternative to Facebook in the private sector?
Yes, Senator. The average American uses 8 different apps to communicate with their friends and stay in touch with people, ranging from texting apps to email.
It's the same service you provide.
Well, we provide a number of different services.
Is Twitter the same as what you do?
It overlaps with a portion of what we do.
You don't think you have a monopoly?
I want to show you the terms of service that Alexander Kogan provided to Facebook. And note for you that, in fact, Facebook was on notice that he could sell that user information. Have you seen these terms of service before?
I have not.
Who in Facebook was responsible for seeing those terms of service that put you on notice that that information could be sold?
Senator, our app review team would be responsible for that.
Has anyone been fired on that app review team?
Senator, not because of this.
Do you know who Palantir is?
I do.
Some people have referred to them as Stanford Analytica. Do you agree?
Senator, I have not heard that.
Okay. Do you think Palantir taught Cambridge Analytica, as press reports are saying, how to do these tactics?
Senator, I don't know.
Do you think that Palantir has ever scraped data from Facebook?
Senator, I'm not aware of that.
Okay. Do you think that during the 2016 campaign, as Cambridge Analytica was providing support to the Trump campaign under Project Alamo, were there any Facebook people involved in that sharing of technique and information?
Senator, we provided support to the Trump campaign similar to what we provide.
Believe you're more responsible with millions of Americans' personal data than the federal government would be?
Yes. But Senator, your point about surveillance, I think that there's a very important distinction to draw here, which is that when organizations do surveillance, people don't have control over that. But on Facebook, everything that you share there, you have control over. We didn't take a broad enough view of our responsibility, and that was a big mistake. And it was my mistake, and I'm sorry.
You said back then that Facebook would always be free. Is that still your objective?
Senator, yes, there will always be a version of Facebook that is free. It is our mission to try to help connect everyone around the world and to bring the world closer together.
Well, if so, how do you sustain a business model in which users don't pay for your service?
Senator, we run ads.
I see.
Companies become big and powerful and accumulate a lot of wealth and power. What typically happens from this body is there's a instinct to either regulate or break up.
Well, Senator, I'm not the type of person who thinks that all regulation is bad. And I think we need to have a full conversation about what is the right regulation, not whether it should be or shouldn't be.
What is Facebook doing to prevent foreign actors from interfering in U.S. elections?
One of my greatest regrets in running the company is that we were slow in identifying the Russian information operations in 2016. You know, there are people in Russia whose job it is to try to exploit our systems and other internet systems and other systems as well. So this is an arms race.